Good day, everyone. We are Infinite Crew. Today, we will evaluate the Orange Group's proposal about the issue of young working adults spend too much time sitting. In their proposal, the Orange Group presents 5 different ideas to reduce this behavior. Due to time limited, our group will focus on 3 selected ideas that we believe are the most representative and most worth discussing. We will comment on each idea based on feasibility in real office life, employee experience, and long-term effectiveness. Now we will go solution by solution. Our first speaker, please welcome CUIJIN, will evaluate light metabolic debt plan, focusing on why it may be realistic for sedentary workers and what makes it practical. Over to you, CUIJIN.
Okay, now I will comment on a viewpoint that proposal aligns metabolic debt remuneration plan. This plan aims to improve health problems among sedentary office workers. Overall, I believe this is a realistic and practical solution. It has a new perspective and it fits well with the modern work life. First, the proposal identifies the problem as very accurately. Long periods of sitting are not merely cases by lack of healthy awareness. Instead, they are the results of fast-paced work and tight schedules. For many office workers, changing a sedentary working pattern in the short term is not realistic. Under this condition, advice that only say do more exercise is often ideas and hard to follow. In contrast, the plan focuses on diet structure and metabolics. It looks for improvements within real-life constraints. This is one of the main strengths. Second, main components of plan. Now, I will briefly evaluate the 3 main components of the plan. First, components. Breakfast is the first component focused on restricting breakfast to effective metabolics. The proposal suggests that food and sugar drink with the breakfast that is high in protein, low in index. Example include eggs, or green bread and milk. The logic here is very clear. High protein food increase safety and reduce blood sugar spikes. Low GI food provides more stable energy in the morning. This helps active metabolics and reduce overeating later in the day. Compared with skipping breakfast or only drinking coffee, this change is simple and effective. Second, compute lunch and snack control. This second component focuses on lunch composition and snack choice. This plan recommends reduce refined, increase lean protein, vegetables, and whole grains, replacing snacks like chips and milk tea with nuts and black coffee. I found the path is very realistic. The plan doesn't ask people to eat less, but eat better. For sedentary workers, after blood sugar fluctuation often case and fat gain, improved snack choice directly address this problem. At the same time, this approach reduces calories in snacks with stringent philosophy practices which make it easier to maintain. Third, composed dinner time. The third component focuses on maintaining, especially dinner. The proposal suggests finishing dinner within 1 hour after work and advise later night eating. The key points here is when to eat, not how much to eat. Since active levels are already low in the evening, later dinner increase fast strong. Eating earlier helps regularly metabolic in the more active way. Third, innovation and value. From innovation perspective, the biggest strength of this plan is medicine. It doesn't blame health problems on poor self-deflection or lack of access. Instead, they recognize the real world limited and work with the philosophy machines. It shows that the health is not only built through movements but also shaped through deeds. This idea has important public health value. For practice feasibility, in terms of practical, this plan requires no special equipment, is low cost, is easy to apply in daily life. This is very important. Even the best scientific plan is a success if people cannot follow it long term. And five is probably improvements. Of course, the plan could be further improved. For example, small activity reminders such as standing up for 1 minute every hour could be added to support the daily intuition. However, even without this addition, the plan already has strong independence value. As the last one, I want to say, I believe that realistic, logical, clear, practically meaningful, healthy intervention strategy. Instead of forcing major lifestyle change, it reduces long-term healthy risks through small and manageable adjustments. This makes it highly suitable for modern workplace health management. Okay,
Thank you, CUIJIN. From your evaluation, we can see that the strength of this idea is a realism. It does not assume people can suddenly exercise more, but instead uses small details and timing changes that may be easier to follow under busy work structures. Now let's move to the second solution, which use a different logic, motivation through incentives. This is the corporate health point system called More to Earn Benefits. Next, please welcome JILI QIANYU, who will evaluate this, includes both its advantages and uh, possible risks.
Okay, thank you, host. I'd like to evaluate the corporate health point system, move on arm benefits, a program designed to track young employee lack of motivation to exercise and reduce sedentary behavior. First, let's look at the markets of this scheme. Privately, it directly addresses the core pain point, young employee passive towards physical activity by linking movement to tangle rewards. In insensitive, like extra leave, gift card, and coffee coupon are highly appealing to the younger workforce, as these rewards align with daily needs and preference from optional positive. The program leverage existing corporate tools such as attendance system and coffee apps, minimizes the cost of new infrastructure development. The combining of automatic track and manual action strikes a balance between convenience and autoability, making the program feasible to implement. Additionally, the invited folks a healthier corporate culture. It not only improves employees' physical health, but also boosts motorable and engagement as an employee feels the company cares and their well-being. However, the scheme also has drawbacks that cannot be ignored. First, the manual action process requiring employee to upload photos or short videos to stands work and sketching may trigger privacy concern and create a sense of surveillance among staff. Some employee might feel the personal space is invaded, leading to encouragement rather than motivation. Second, the reward system may face equity issue. Employment with more flexible work schedule or physical ability may easily earn more points, while those with heavy workloads or physical inflection could struggle to participate. Within the gap in benefit access. Third, the long-term sustainability is questionable. Over time, the lovely of rewards may fade, and the employee might lose interest if the insensitive structure is not regularly updated. Moreover, HR's monthly settlement and rule setting work aid administrative boundaries, which could reduce the efficiency of the HR department if not properly management. In conclusion, the move on to armed benefits program is a creative attempt to promote employee health with clear advantage in motivation and feasibility. However, to ensure its success, the company must address privacy concerns, optimize reward equity, and maintain the program's long-term appeal through regular adjustment. With this employment, the scheme can effective turn sedentary behavior into active participation and create a healthier workplace. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Qianyu. Your comments shows a clear trade-off in this initiative-based idea. Rewards can increase participation quickly, but these are also concerns about privacy, fairness, and whether the program can stay effective after the novelty wears off. Now we'll evaluate the third solution, which is more technology-driven. Smart Seeds, an AI posture monitoring and behavior intervention system. This idea focuses on changing seating habits through smart dedication and reminders. Welcome, Sun Yufei.
Okay, thank you. I will evaluate the innovation proposed small site and AI-based postural monitoring and behavioral intervention system. Rather than focusing on novelty alone, my elevation will emphasize flexibility, concrete advantages, and real-world applicability. To begin with, it is important to examine whether the problem addressed by small site is truly meaningful. Small site focus on the health risks associated with prolonged sitting, a condition that has become increasingly common among young working adults. Extended sitting has been linked to back pain, neck strain, reduced metabolism, and long-term musculoskeletal disorders. Because of this, Smart Site is not proposing a solution in search of a problem. Instead, it targets a well-defined and persistent health issue, which provides a strong foundation for further elevation. Having established that the problem itself is relevant, the next question is whether the proposed solution is technically achievable. One of Smart Site's major strengths is its clear and realistic technological pathway. The system relies on pressure sensors, vibrant feedback models, and visual indicators, all of which are mature, low-cost technologies already used in smart devices. As a result, Small Site does not depend on instrument run or high-risk components, making rapid prototyping and scalable production realistic rather than hectic. Beyond the basic flexibility, it is also important to consider whether the design can be properly deployed in real environments. In this respect, small size design to avoid cameras represents a significant advantage. By using the pressure-based sensing instead of visual monitoring, The system elements measure privacy concerns and reduce regulatory barriers in office settings. At the same time, this design lowers compliance requirements, allowing the system to operate locally rather than relying on cloud-based image processing. Therefore, privacy-friendly here directly contributes to lower deployment cost and higher acceptance. Well, the hardware design is important. The long-term effectiveness of smart site depends on how it influences user behavior. Instead of relying on consistent, intrusive reminders, smart site adopts a context-aware intervention strategy. For example, it uses subtle visual cues during meetings, delays alerts when users are highly focused, and increase reminder intensity after lunch or extend sitting periods. This approach minimum cognitive interruption and user resistance, which significantly improves long-term compliance and sustained usage. After exam flexibility and user interaction, it is also necessary to consider the product's potential beyond the internal deployment. Smart site can be implemented as a model smart couch, allowing it to be installed on existing chairs without replacing furniture. This greatly reduces adoption barriers. In addition, the system's data can be extended to support personal health, trade analysis, crop wellness programs, and predictive optimization health activities. This gives the smart site the potential to enroll from a personal device into a system-level health solution. To conclude, smart site stands out not because of abstract innovation, but because of its clear flexibility, thoughtful behavior design, and low deployment barriers. By combining realistic engineering with effective behavior integration, smart site has a strong potential for real-world implementation and long-term impact. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Yufei. Your evaluation highlights an important point. Smart cities value is not only innovation but also practical design choices, such as a camera-free approach and contact-aware reminders, which may improve acceptance in a workplace setting. So to recap, we selected three ideas and reviewed them from different angles. Now we will bring these three evaluations together and present our overall judgment and recommendation. I will now hand over to Adam from the overall conclusion.
Okay, thank you. Good day, everyone. To conclude our presentation today, I would like to bring out together the three selected ideas and also share our overall judgment and also recommendation. The first idea is SmartSeat, an AI-based posture monitoring system that helps users to correct their sitting habits and reduce long-term physical strain. And the second one is the Move to Earn Benefits program, which encourages employees to be more active by rewarding movement with points and incentives. And the third one is the Light Metabolic Dietary Intervention Plan, which focuses on improving through better meal timing and food choices for people who spend long hours sitting at work. And although these ideas approach the problem from different angles, they all respond to the same reality of modern working life. Young employees are increasingly sedentary, and this is affecting both their physical health and also overall well-being. What makes this proposal strong is that they do not rely on unrealistic expectation. Instead of demanding drastic lifestyle changes, they offer small, practical, and also achievable adjustments that fit into daily routines. So from our overall judgment, we believe that no single solution can fully solve the problem on its own. SmartSeat helps with posture and physical awareness. The reward system increases motivation and participation, and the dietary plan supports internal health and also long-term metabolism. Each one plays a different role and together they form a more complete and balanced response to the issue of the sedentary behavior. And based on this, our recommendation is that the organization should adopt a combined approach rather than implementing only one strategy. For example, smart seat can be used to reduce physical discomfort and prevent musculoskeletal problems at the workplace. And at the same time, the Move to Earn benefit program can create a positive and supportive environment where employees feel encouraged to move, and rather than just being forced. And meanwhile, guys, the dietary intervention plan can be promoted through wellness talk and also campaign to help employees to develop healthier eating habits that support their energy and productivity. And by integrating technology, motivation, and lifestyle management, companies can address employees' health in a more holistic way. This not only benefit individuals, but also help organizations to build a healthier, more engaged, and more productive workforce. So I want to conclude that these three selected ideas, Smart Seed, the Move to Earn benefit system, and the Light Metabolic Dietary Intervention Plan each offer valuable contribution to solving sedentary lifestyle problems. Our overall judgment is that these ideas are realistic, relevant, and sustainable. So we recommend a combined implementation to achieve long-term impact and meaningful improvement in workplace well-being. So that's it from me, and thank you.
Okay, thank you. This is all our presentation today.